Because Allah Chukwemeka came on this program sometime last week as well.
That we don't have a rule.
We don't have rules.
The particular rule governing
this season. So if there are no rules,
we have not adopted any rules.
If there is no law, there is no sin.
So this is not a sin.
So this is not a sin.
Morally.
All the parties.
Morally.
all the parties are telling different things.
Everybody can claim anything, but we know the moral.
Morally.
Encroachment, your word against mine.
But where the rules agreed to by all parties that you got.
I understand what you are saying. I mean, it's just a matter of...
The LMC cannot wield any kind of hammer or machete. They have to now persuade these parties to see reason, so that they can reach an amicable resolution that is agreeable to all parties involved.
Atlant won the 3 points. Pillars won the 3 points. And that's... but I think the middle line is for us to have a replay.
That is the most... Yeah, but
I feel there are some unwritten rules. And if any of those unwritten rules are violated, I think the LMC should be strong enough.
Once you are able to prove that there was enforcement and lack of security enough for the game to continue.
For me, I think issues like this will determine how far the LMC will be able to go.
Resolve the issues.
In resolving issues, how far some of us on the other side will see them as being capable of handling this league. You need to dispense with justice. You need to take decisions.
But for me, I'm happy about it because the speed at which they are moving is particularly commendable. Remember last season we had issues from week 2, week 1.
This would have happened with 35. If it was last season, this probably would have happened in week 35. But it's good that they are moving so quickly. But I hope they can resolve this issue and dispense with justice as fairly as possible and ensure that we are able to move on. Take out all of these issues and move on. But let's move away from the football. We'll come back to the Nigerian Premier League later on. We'll take a look at what happened over the weekend and give you a comprehensive review. Let's go to Edo State very quickly. Okpokwe Road Race is taking place this weekend. We've always talked about this. It's closing in on us. Nigerian athletes are in camp at Afuze, getting ready. And the Inspector General of Police, IG, Mohamed Abubakar, who was a former member of the board of the Nigerian Football Association, says he also wants to run. So it makes the IG and the governor of Edo State. Well, maybe the special race for the two.
They are competing.
But then,
head to head.
On a more serious note, is assuring that there will be adequate security. No need for anybody to be afraid. International athletes are coming in any moment from now. Come and run. No need for you to be afraid. Nobody's going to kidnap you.
Well, I think it's good. I know a lot of people will think that this is Nigeria. Things that happened in Boston will probably not happen. And we are hoping it doesn't. But that doesn't mean we should take things for granted.
Yeah.
We've always talked about sports not being powerful enough to stop people who are evil-minded from doing whatever they want to do. So we shouldn't always take it for granted. And it's heartwarming. I'm happy to see that security is being taken seriously, and anywhere you're going to have the Inspector General of Police, you can't be sure that security will be well taken care of. You're going to have the governor there, you're going to have the Inspector General of Police, and you have, a lot of high-power delegation also will be there. I don't know if they are going to be able to finish the race. That's another issue entirely. but of course, that they are going to be there, gives credence to the race, and I'm hoping that Nigerian gets to be in the top 5, I'll probably win, because it wouldn't be good if somebody just comes from East Africa and just takes over the
sweeps it away.
Capital flight.
And sweeps it away. All right, that's it. Before we go on a break, let's spend a minute and talk about Rashidi Yekini. Before we go on a break, on the 3rd of May, it will be exactly 1 year that we lost goal father Rashidi Yekini under very controversial circumstances. But the good news is that Yekini may have gone, but his memories will never go away. For what Yekini did for Nigerian football, his goals, his giving his 100% on the pitch all the time. You just cannot find another person that will exactly be like Rashidi Yekini. Good news, there's some events being put together by his lawyer to remember his passing. And so we are told that Portuguese club, Victoria Setúbal, former Nigerian internationals Samson Siasia, Mutu Adepoju, some of his colleagues in the national team, as well as Bonfrejo, Clemens Westerhoff, are going to be grazing the memorial programs lined up for Rashidi Yekini on the 3rd of May in Ibadan, which is fantastic. Somebody like Yekini, for all that he did for Nigeria, the first Nigerian to score a World Cup goal in the World Cup final. I'm talking of the real World Cup final now, FIFA Senior World Cup. It deserves all the attention, it deserves all that it can get. at this event?
Nothing we do for Yekini is too much. I'm still pained at the fact that Rashid didn't get the recognition he deserved while he was alive. A lot of things that were done for the class of '94, and sometimes you wonder, you can't really talk about '94 without talking about Yekini, and you find out the man is alive and he's not there. I mean, such a shame. And now that he's dead, I just hope. I mean, I grew up watching Rashid Yekini. He was a game winner. I mean, the name on everybody's lips. I could always bet my money.
Sure that Yekini was going to have two goals. Was going to score 2 goals, and that the Eagles were going to win by 4.
Sure,
at least.
He was a game winner.
And on a good day, we could score 7.
Yeah, if he's in form and he was playing. And well, I just hope that his memories live on. You know, all the bitter things that we've heard. I just hope we're able to move away from that. He's well remembered and probably dependent, taken care of, and things probably go on smoothly. And maybe he can, just someone can just pick up from where he left off. Can have that person that you could always trust to always get us out of tight corners and troubled situations.
And the best way for us to remember him is for his family and his estate to get justice. There are still questions that remain unanswered about how he passed away, and I'd really like the respective authorities to conclusively close the issue, whether there was any underhand dealings involved with the way he passed on.
All right. Yekini's lawyer, Barrister Jibril Mohammed Alariwaju, has been telling us that a lot is being lined up. The NFF have given kits for those who will be involved in this ceremony, but we want them to do a lot more than just giving kits. We want them to be present and to honor the memory of Rashidi Yekini. It's time for us to go on a quick break, but before we go on that break, let's tell you that we'd like to hear from you feedback mechanism. Already, a lot of people are sending comments talking about the Golden Eaglets, talking about the Super Eagles and all of that, but please talk to us. Feedback mechanisms, I'm sure will be showing on your screen any moment from now. Talk to us on Twitter. Our handles will be showing on your screen, on Facebook. Get on and talk to us. Let's know exactly what you have at the back of your mind on issues that we've raised already. We've talked about the Golden Eaglets, the pressure on the team to deliver after failing to win the Under-17 World Cup. We've talked about Emmanuel Emenike, who is injured. We've talked about the League Management Committee, Atland, and Kano Pillars on one side. Please talk to us. Take advantage of our platforms on Facebook, Channel Sports, and on Twitter. My handle at Tony Bitoye is there. Please talk to us and let's know exactly what you feel about all of these issues on Sports Tonight. We'll go on a quick break. When we return from the break, we'll talk Nigerian Premier League and of course give you our comprehensive review of matches played over the weekend. Join us again.
Satisfied with the play of his players so far in this game. They've been on the back foot. Warri Wolves have had all the upper hands. Fantastic wing play from Yimofe coming from behind all the time.
And for a moment there, one suspected the ball crossed the line, but that's another opportunity. It's stripped, and it is a penalty. It is a penalty. 10 minutes into the game, 11th minute we are on, and the referee points to the spot. Protestations from the Kwara United players, but I'm sure they want to be careful how they protest that, or the card will simply come flashing out of the pocket of center referee Aminu Mamaga.
Great one, great move by Etebo, their leading scorer with 4 goals so far. He was on trying to cross that ball or even walk through. Check out that interplay by Warri Wolves. And of course Ogungbe, that's a clear penalty. Check out the leg, catching Etebo's right foot. And of course it is a good penalty call, indeed.
You've got to be lion-hearted to be able to take that one, and it is the duty of Musa Nadare, the ex-Rangers player, to put his side ahead here if he can. Musa Nadare, and he runs in there and takes it down the line to the left, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Goal number 1 for Warri Wolves on a day that portends a lot of good for them from the way they played in this opening 11 minutes of the game.
Great penalty taken by Nigeria there, the former Rangers man, the former Taraba United man. Fantastic penalty, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. We'll see that in a moment of replay. Actually, this is his 3rd goal of the season, and he's been all over the place in the attack. Check out that great right-footed penalty.
Before Odita put a stop to that. Achibi, perhaps the most enterprising so far for worry Wolves in this game. And a shot rolled across, and Nazari scores!